Alright, let's get this going. That one. So we're in creative right now. Go find a nice area. So, go to the desert, I guess. We're gonna try and make our iron farm in the desert. Not gonna try, we're gonna succeed. Okay, we got a village here. Oops, minute settings. That's we're 100 blocks away. Which way is this? 70. Alright, so let's make this iron farm. First, if you make it higher up in the ground. So, let's do this real quick. We're gonna need farm. We want smooth. And you can build out of anything, but I like my smooth stone. That. Blast furnace. I use, you don't have to use this, but I use them. Glass. Helps if we spell right, huh? Glass. Villagers. VI. One villager. Need some beds. What else are we forgetting? Those red beds. Alright, so we got them. We're gonna need lava. Need water. First, you need a lot more stacks, and this is the one you'll need a lot of. 220 by 20s plus 5 up, depending on how high in the air you go. Alright, so I know we're missing some. Bed. Bricks to build it. People, workstation, the beds. That's probably it. I mean, if you're gonna do the rail station or the boats. Oh, don't worry, once we figure out. Alright, so go right here. We try building it over the water. Build it over the water, you're gonna have fish constantly spawning in your stuff though. And if you build it here, well, you don't gotta worry about caves, but let's just go. Oh, go right there. Put this edge over here and build it this way. That down there. Run portal. We're gonna go right over here. Go right to this tip. So, and then how high you want it, it's your choice. Now you can make it right here. You can do it over the water too. Go to up this high. And 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 11. 20. 1, 2. Didn't mean to fall. 1, 5, 8, 9, 7, 12, 13, 14, 16, 19. 20, the 18 in between, counting the walls would be 20. I know you don't have to put this up. We're off by one. Out. Off by one. Probably add that later. And of course, this is going to be double, minimum of double high. Of course, you're going to want to fill all this in first. This is just the way I do it. And now this, I know we're missing the 4 in the middle, but alright, so this right here, that roll, want that, that over, down, alright, so, and this was a modification of Silent Whispers. We're gonna want one here, one here, one here. He did 3 in the corners, I just do 4. Last 4. Use any solid block. I want it up high enough, at least this. Bucket of water there. Bucket of water there. Bucket of water there. Not there. There. Well, you want these at least too high. They'll hop out otherwise. These will all be replaced anyway. Well, not all of them, but get that. Alright, so now you can do, if you go 1, 2, 3. Should be about this one. 1, 2. And sure, just gonna do this. Okay, so it should be this one. This one over here. And this one here. Kind of somewhere in the middle. This one here. And get rid of this. First, you just want that there. Won't be in creative, so you can pick it up easily. Now that we made that, I mean, you could put all the water down, but now we're going to want to go up. 1. Right there. 4 and 5. This one here. Right, 3 for the bed. They're all temporary right here. This one here. That one. Wrong. Where's this ledge later? Oops, we forgot this corner. You can just do it this way too. And of course, if you have the villagers, I'd highly recommend the train versus the boat. Go 4 in here. Recommend doing 1, 3, 4. I know what I did wrong here. All. That way they don't get burnt. Here. And I just fill it in. This one should be water. Need something seem wrong. That's why. Alright, so we did those 4. I go 1, 2, link, 3. If you do breed them, you'll probably end up with now we broke them, so I can just break this, that, link to one of them. There's a link. This is why I recommend doing 4 at a time. That one link. Your link. And come on. Okay, they all linked. We got those 4. 4 more. Oh, we got a kid in there. So should we let the kid grow up? Alright, we're gonna throw, and then we got a nitwit too. Okay, we're gonna deal with you guys. Alright, but alright, but normally, you know, if you're bringing them, oops. Bring them over, you know, you wouldn't have nitwits or that. You know which ones you'd have. If you're mating them, 1, 4. Yeah, that's right, coming handed. Water's there so they don't delink. 1, 2, 3, 4. We drop this one. Goes, make sure he links before you go to the next one. You might be better off to create a little. If you have to, that's one reason you want to leave this so you can get to this one. Linked. Same with here. Get there so they can get back in there. Here we got cat spawning. 4. Fortunately, we need the minute wit gone. Can't have the nitwit in there. So children, you could. You know what? Let's just throw him in there. We know the child's in there. That's 1 extra. So. 2, 3, 4. Normally I would just do 4, but since the kid in there, we're gonna go down there. Of course, 1, 2. Guess I could have left that opened. 3, 4. And since if you do breed them and you get one extra one in there, you can't get them out. Put one extra here and it should link. Or they should all be linked. Good. Should link to that one, but you're gonna want to make sure he links that way. What is up with this? Give me a sword. Look at this. Another right sword. I haven't used that. One. Two. Okay, that you can do that. Now you could also do this to try and get the kid out. Sometimes this will work, sometimes it won't. Alright, so good to go. Fine, kid. You there? Oops. Forgot to link the beds. Okay. We got the kid out. Now we can go 1. Link over there. Who do you just link to? Break the bed again. Wait. Where'd that kid go? Who's the bed linky to? Over here. I don't think it really matters, but that link to that one. Link to that one. That link to that one. Got all them linked. Now we go down here. I was gonna say, should link to this. You can put all 4 of them in here at the same time. They should all be linked. And I just throw extra beds here. Which if they have kids. There. Now that we got all them, you have a choice. I'll fill this in all the way here, and we already got a golem. We already got a golem spawning. Of course, you need to knock all this out. I highly recommend just leaving the golem there for now. Oh, we forgot hoppers. Hopper and chest. And be very careful when doing the beds because of that. I'll knock that out. Of course, you wouldn't be in creative, so you won't have to be a lot easier to be careful. Yes, I did create this on my world. It was a pain with the villagers. Here. You can do the angle thing, go out. Knock this one. You can use slabs, you can use glass. Oh, we're gonna want torches. Show you why we want the torches in a minute. We don't need them, but just to prevent, just so after all this work, we ain't gonna want them to have anything spawn in there. We even know it shouldn't. So, like, torch. Get a torch. Whatever color you choose. Just want these to be, or I forget. By myself, I try and use glass here as much as possible, just so nothing spawns in there. Even with these corners, try and get all the glass in there. You don't have to, but there. Get all this done. This is just preventing spawning areas for them. Nothing can spawn in there. And the light's just a precaution. And I hear somebody shooting with a bow and arrow. So that. Of course, you're gonna want them before these. And of course, once you get them all in there, you can do either or. I mean, technically you could build both layers and then bring them all the way up here. That's what I had to do on mine. When I made them, I ended up putting the beds on top and relinking them. It was a pain, but had to be done. So we'll leave that. Like it was off for a second. So here, everybody knows how to make an iron farm by now. This here. Alright, we're gonna get this. Sorry, I'm a little world for a second. You're gonna want to use glass, you can use stone. I'm just gonna use glass here. I like glass. Plus this way I won't have to half slab it. But you're gonna need this, this, and this here. You could use half slabs too. Oh, we forgot the signs, didn't we? Okay, so this way is pretty much done. Done here. Of course, you're depending on how deep you want it. Oops. So go here. I'm using glass so you can see. You can use cobblestone or whatever you want. I don't think the light really affects these guys. See this? Down. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's grab a sign. Can't believe we forgot our sign. Guess you could use buttons too, but okay. I used to do the sign straight out. Now I just kind of go this one there, put one there, throw one on this side. That way, if you have to break this one here for any reason, you can. Now I can go here and lava there. You only need one. Okay. Or hopper, of course. Other signs. And where you want it. And of course, they're going to make you stand on something to get that. Put that there. That. Oof. Now these are, you gotta squat and to even in creative mode. Don't want that. Alright, so that's pretty much done there. Just put the chest here. Glass can go here. Just putting glass here so the cats don't escape. Of course, you're gonna have to build up to put your chest. You can make it as far as you want, but I don't think it's really gonna matter. Chest, I don't think we need. Here. Here. You can always make more to come down. I have made this over the ocean. And of course the water. Every one of these. But if you're on one, it's just going here, putting it there, and then grabbing that one, and moving it, doing every other one. Of course, filling this last one though. Always make sure you fill in the corners. Be like right there when you missed one right there. I mean, you can do every one, but since you will be doing this in survival, I would highly recommend you just not do it in this way. And you hear that one's going. You can either put half slabs or glass. I do glass so I can see what's going in. And leave that one open. That way you don't get all these cats there. This bottom one will be done. Probably put scaffolding with the door on it in case you have issues. If you did mate them to get all your villagers, which you can do, but then if you mate too many, you might have to add more workstations. Okay. Now up here, you're gonna need one here, one here, one here. This one, and this one. Then once we're down, then once you pass this one, you know, you do this one, this one, and should be this one. Did all them, so just make sure you don't do this first one right here. So it's one. Well, all them. Yeah. This one, this one. You just don't want to make it a full water source. What I do with that? Of course, we got this one. Oops. You can do every one if you want, but Everything pushes over there. It's already falling. It's already done. And that's it. You know, that was literally, what was it? Ooh, 30 minutes for this, maybe? Alright, so, got 6. And of course, if you want, you can put a sorting chest and everything else. Make sure that's 3 up from there. Oh, we forgot the glass over here. Do glass. Or half slab. Or you can do both. Want to get creative. You gotta make sure you're 100 blocks away. Alright, so do that or that. See, that's already falling. And I haven't figured it out yet. And this is realm settings, by the way. But according to them, you gotta be 100 blocks away. I found this the easiest way to do 4 at a time. But if you do all these guys at the same time, you're gonna have to have somebody put it basically in the middle and look to see where it links. Alright, any questions or that? Don't forget to like and comment. There went one right there. He's gone. But you don't want to get too many there, because if they don't work, it will. The more villages you get, the slower it seems to be, or it don't affect it too much because they don't work as much. You want to stick with 12. Seems like the perfect number. 12 villagers, 24 beds. See, we already got one there. And we could speed up his killing, but quick as that's going. Like I said, if you get it to work and you mated them, you might have to add more workstations. And that's 3 that long. I don't know about trading with them or any of that yet. And be popping one. I don't know if the rain affects them. It's a good question, isn't it? I know the rain don't affect these. Oh, that rain don't affect him. Yeah, I'm not even sure if you'd have to make this top, but better chance of it spawning. And like you said, if you want up 100 blocks, you can make another one of these. As long as you're 100 blocks away from everything. Alright, any questions? Don't forget to comment below. Oh yeah. You can leave this or break these. Those are your choices. Most people probably just use solid blocks and then slab up here. Just because it makes it look a little better. You use glass like that, you don't have to. But if you use solid blocks, you do have to slab. And just because I am me, probably throw a torch here. Just so less, I mean, nothing should technically spawn, but it never hurts to light up the area. Alright, and that's it. And of course these guys, so the scare tactic does not work yet on here. Of course you can break this down. No, everybody goes out from the middle and then goes out. 8. Want to go in the middle and do that. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total. 8 out plus the 1. So you know if you make this. Alright, so a little different. All that good. And this has been what? Maybe 5 minutes running? Okay, that can't have been 5 minutes. Of course, you know, you depending on the rate. This is on hard. Right. We'll call that good. Oops. Just waiting for it.